In keeping with our tradition as the Revolutionary People's Party, we meet today as the Politburo to take stock of and fine-tune and sharpen the implementation of the party's programs and projects. This is the true nature of our party, whose ideals are always set to advance the interests of the people of our great country, Zimbabwe. During this session, the Politburo will receive reports on the successful holding of the conference of the Women's League, policy coordination meetings, and the ongoing structuring of the War Veterans League, as well as their forthcoming inaugural conference. Equally important is for the Politburo to receive the report on the state of preparedness with regards to the holding of our 7th National People's Congress in October. Comrades, I commend you all and the entire party structures across the provinces and districts for the many successes which our party is recording in the implementation of various programs and projects of the party. It is through this defining spirit of unity, love and loyalty to our party, for our party, that we have seen the successful structuring of the War Veterans League across districts and last week provinces. By its nature, democracy is about contestation as well as differences in opinions. However, these must never be allowed to degenerate into divisions. The war of liberation and subsequent victory over the oppressive white colonial administration remind us all of the importance of uniting around a common objective. And in light of this, I urge members of the War Veterans League who have grievances to use the correct party systems and channels and procedures. Those who clandestinely interfere with the business of the War Veterans League should stand warned. This strategic league must be anchored on discipline, more so that its members are trained cadres of the revolution. You must therefore reject interference in your issues. Meanwhile, I direct that preparations for the holding of the first conference of the War Veterans League and National People's Congress be scaled up. In terms of our party constitution, there are processes and procedures which must be undertaken prior to these events taking place. All these must be followed and observed to the letter. In this regard, the provinces must be guided accordingly. Comrades, I applaud the entire nation and our citizens in the diaspora, as well as other progressive members in the Committee of Nations who joined us in our commemorations of the National Heroes and Defense Forces Days. This year's event saw us gathering in our usual traditional venues throughout the country, courtesy of our successful fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. It is, however, disheartening that during the same period, we were also mourning the loss of the late national heroes, Comrade Oliver Chidau, and Brigadier General retired Benjamin Mabenge. As a party, we must remain cognizant that the grassroots always want to attend these national events. Riding on the uniting force of these and other national events, I challenge the leagues of the party to continue mobilizing and facilitating our people to be part of all important national events. The party structures, particularly the cells, branches, and districts, must be vibrant and recruit many members into our revolutionary party. We acknowledge and welcome new members who are coming back home to ZANU-PF in their big numbers from these other political parties. Going forward, let us diligently impart the new membership with the ideology of our revolutionary party, the values and the culture of our party. ZANU-PF remains a people's party and will preserve the overarching goal to unite the people of this great country under its banner. Let us therefore defend and advance policies, programs, and projects that guarantee that our people remain owners and custodians of their own destiny. In this context, I am pleased to advise the Politburo that on the economic front, the 2022 national budget and the mid-term fiscal policy review, among other economic measures, are bearing fruit. It is the task of the leadership of the party to raise the consciousness of the grassroots membership on these issues. To further consolidate the economic gains we are recording now, the dialogue and interactive conferences with business and captains of industry are equally bearing positive results. Recently, I had the honor to officiate at the Zimbabwe Economic Development Conference with a view to bolster evidence-based policy making and project implementation. This afternoon, I will be addressing a multi-stakeholder investment conference aimed at taking the Zimbabwe is open for business mantra to new horizons. Under our leadership, ZANU-PF remains a party that is committed to lifting our people out of poverty and into prosperity. I therefore challenge the party departments to be strategic in terms of policy coordination and serve as catalysts for the realization of the various resolutions made by the party. As the 2022-2023 summer cropping season beckons, I call upon the structures of the party to mobilize every household to take part in the various agriculture initiatives, especially the Presidential Climate-Approved Pfumvudza Intwasa program, which has been scaled up to cover a target of 3 million households. Against this background, leaders are exhorted to provide support and guidance while mobilizing many to participate in the program. That way, we will be assured of attaining household and national food security. After all, the defense of our national food security situation rests squarely on every household. Finally, comrades, as we approach the 2023 harmonized general elections, in our election campaign programs, let us continue to preach the gospel of peace, gospel of unity and love. Mobilization of our people through ensuring that the grassroots have the requisite national identity documents and are registered as voters. And this must be the party's preoccupation now and into next year. I thank you. We now return to our agenda.